Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to the Gallifrey Gals Get Warped. Y'all are the first to meet the newest edition of the Gal family.
Ah!
This is my new kitten.
He's like, leave me. Hello.
Don't bite me. Y'all, he's in a mood. He was being so nice. He was just sitting nicely on the cat tree until I grabbed him. This is Shepherd. He's
ready.
Normally very sweet, but he's in a mood right now.
We went with Shepherd is the name?
Yeah, like Commander Shepherd.
I'm
Commander Shepherd, and this is my favorite channel on YouTube.
Oh my God. He's such a little monster.
There you are.
There it is.
You're so cute. Do not.
He's ready.
All right, we're gonna.
Okay, bye, Shepherd.
he needs to not be held right now. He needs to be playing. By the way, my name's Paula.
Oh, hi, I'm Katrina.
I wanted to talk about the cat before I knew he was not gonna stick around long. So
no, he was not having it at all.
First. So yeah. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
We are watching today Star Trek: The Next Generation, Season 4, Episode 5.
What's it called?
It's called Remember Me. All I can think of is that. I think it's the song from Coco. Is that the one that goes, Remember Me?
Oh.
Something.
Yeah.
Something. Remember me.
Yeah, I think so. So.
And
That's if we're wrong.
I'm really excited about this episode. And I realized when I was like, this one, yay. I was like, I know I've said season 3 is my favorite, but season 4 is absolutely my equal favorite. Like, I can't say that it isn't, because almost everything we've watched so far, I've been like, ooh, this one.
I know, we're only 4 episodes in, or now 5, but it's been very, very good so far.
Seasons 3 and 4, they're the best.
I already told Paula that when I pulled up the Netflix thing, I saw a problematic image of Dr. Crusher where she looked like she was afraid. And I don't like that.
I don't know what she could possibly be afraid of.
I don't like to see Dr. Crusher in any form of distress. Ever. So yeah. And then it's called Remember Me. I don't like this. Not liking the setup of this so far. So
yeah. It's got there's a line of dialogue in this that in my household we quote all the time. I'd love to know, if you're watching right now, pause the video, put in the comments, or if you're a patron, put in our Discord what you think, if you have an idea of what that line might be, and then at the end of the episode you'll know if it was. So yeah.
Okay, I guess we should. Let's watch it. Let's freaking out. I'm still freaking out. I did not like that image of Dr. Crusher at all.
Well, the only way you're just gonna have to cross the bridge. We're just gonna have to push on through and see what it's about.
Well, let's do this.
Let's do it.
You know what the worst part of growing old is? So many of the people you've known all your life are gone. And you realize you didn't take the time to appreciate them while you still could. Oh, I'm sorry.
Almost isn't good enough. You want to be the one to explain when the captain says engage and we just sit here?
I just need a couple of more minutes. I'm ready to try the new warp field.
Someone seems a little testy.
Right, okay.
It's been 30 seconds.
Computer, run a level 2 diagnostic on warp drive systems.
Antimatter containment positive. Warp drive within normal parameters.
Where did Beverly go?
Shouldn't have happened.
I was not aware of this passenger.
I'm sorry, I thought it was standard procedure for you to be informed after Captain Picard approved passage.
It is. Please proceed.
We were to meet for breakfast.
They had a hell of a time with curlers in her hair for this episode.
Yeah.
Procedure involving passengers.
Of course. I don't know why Lieutenant Worf wasn't told about Dr. Quace.
Well, I was not informed either.
But I sent in a request weeks ago.
I have also accessed Starfleet records. There is no doctor currently serving in Starfleet named Quace. In fact, I can find no service record whatsoever. I do not doubt you, Doctor, but I have tried 173 phonetic variations of the name, and
His name is Dalen Quace, Quaice. Whatever your records say, they're wrong.
Well, there was no one else here.
What the fuck is going on?
I love the little creepy music steam.
Might be lying.
Well, he believes what he says. And there is no trace imprint for Dr. Quace.
Either the people were tampered with.
I'll check the replicator activity logs. 18 hours is a long time to go without food. Or without someone seeing.
Dr. Crusher to Dr. Hill. Respond, please.
There is no Dr. Hill. Is she in like a different fucking reality?
Your present location?
There is no Dr. Hill or Dr. Solar aboard the Enterprise.
Everyone's gonna start thinking she's crazy.
And 4 other members of my medical staff have all vanished.
But I have been closely monitoring all onboard sensors. There has been no indication that anything...
Give me a level 1 diagnostic of any onboard
Pay
sensors.
attention. This is all he's asking.
Run a manual sweep of any anomalous airborne or electromagnetic readings.
This is the static warp field we created inside the warp drive. The experiment was designed to see if we could keep a bubble like this intact.
As you'll see in a moment, we couldn't. Could even end up outside of our space-time continuum.
Was Dr. Quace in engineering during your experiment?
No, sir.
And the bubble never
Pocket
expanded
universe.
beyond engineering? I doubt that a warp bubble could alter computer records or erase memories.
A warp bubble. I love that he
Keep
called
at
it
Mr.
that.
Ford. It's our only working theory for now.
She was the one that was in the engineering room. So what if she's the one that got affected by the warp bubble?
You do not have a staff.
You're telling me I'm the sole medical officer on a ship
Oh my
with
God.
over 1,000 people on board.
The entire ship's complement is 230.
Bye. She's on a different fucking reality, like starship, fucking whatever. I can't talk.
Doctor, may I see you in my
Are
ready room?
you okay?
Yeah.
None of the scans show any anomalies. No signs of an intruder. Wesley's experiment clearly did not have the scope to affect an entire starship. Your word has always been good enough for me.
I love how they listen to and support each other. Yes, right?
This is the distressed image I saw of Dr. Crusher!
Now you know what some of it's about.
Well, there's nothing there now, and no sign there ever was.
What?
Is there any possible connection with Mr. Crusher's experiment?
There always is.
Could this warp bubble be floating about the ship, perhaps?
No, sir. That bubble was definitely contained in engineering.
Deck after deck of this ship is deserted now. How do you account for all the empty rooms? I'd like Lieutenant Worf to program onboard sensors to monitor all personnel. If we can catch the moment.
I'm sorry. Whom did you say?
The security.
Oh my God.
The Klingon.
The Klingon.
He was just here.
You have acted in the best interest of your ship and crew. What more could you ask of yourself?
Mom?
Oh, thank God. Oh, I couldn't breathe.
So I
for a
talked
second.
through your anxiety instead of letting you just feel it.
No, I was feeling it. I didn't.
Well, we can't stand around here doing nothing. It's a chance. We have to try to.
No! And they're gonna be like, Wesley, who? You never had a son.
Will Riker, your first officer. They all have been the living, breathing heart of this crew for over 3 years. They deserve more than to be shrugged off, brushed aside, just pinched out of existence like that.
We've never needed a crew before.
Ha 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 ha
I
ha.
don't suppose you remember an alien from Tau Alpha C who was on board once. He called himself a traveler.
Computer, continuous scan. Captain Jean-Luc Picard, vital signs. Audible readout. Begin now. If I have forgotten my closest friends and comrades, as you say, and I deserved every word.
Damn straight.
For quite some time, I've been meaning to say something to you. Jean-Luc, you and I.
Motherfucker! It's the second fucking time this has happened. I'm sorry for the loud scream. I hope it wasn't too bad.
It was great.
But I'm pretty fucking angry right now.
What's happening? I'm losing it. The link isn't holding, Commander.
So what if she's supposed to go through it?
Secondary equations.
No. As long as she thinks she is alive, she is alive.
What the hell does that mean?
She created her own reality, thoughts, at the precise moment she was trapped, determined its shape and form.
we will start with the assumption that I am not crazy.
Because you're
If I am,
not.
it won't matter one way or another.
You
If this were a
only.
bad dream, would you tell me?
That is not a valid question.
Like hell, it's
You're not a valid question.
You're not a valid
Ah!
What date did I report on board?
She's like, "Ah, shut
fuck
up,
off.
computer."
Fuck off. I don't need you. Now the computer is gaslighting her.
Captain's log, stardate 44162.8.
We'll be going beyond mathematics.
Beyond mathematics? What is there beyond mathematics?
I can barely understand mathematics. Like, beyond?
I shouldn't have tried.
Focus on the present. You must open yourself to time and space and the intricate threads that bind them.
All right, Doctor.
Begin entering your warp field.
Yeah.
It's not just people. Everything is disappearing. Computer, what is that mist I'm seeing?
Sensors indicate it to be a mass energy field 705 meters in diameter.
There's nothing wrong with me. Maybe there's something wrong with the universe.
It is collapsing.
Her reality.
That would mean that I'm the one trapped in the bubble. Computer, what's happening?
Explosive decompression decks 5 through 14.
Search
Ready,
within.
Commander.
See? I'll be in engineering.
Let it all go. Leave it behind.
One
Yeah.
with the bubble.
Yes.
Jordy's like,
3 minutes, 30 seconds to life support.
he's like,
failure.
I'm supposed to be the blind one.
The traveler used his thoughts to alter warp fields. My thoughts created this universe. Can they get me out of it again?
That information is not available.
I'm not talking to you.
Right? I'm not fucking talking to you.
Another 3 times and I'm back in Kansas. Can it be that simple?
Oh.
There are no known practical applications of this theory.
Extrapolate from theoretical database. How would it manifest itself?
A dynamic atmospheric disturbance of great intensity.
Yeah, fucking blah, 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 blah.
The vortex. They must
Jump
have
in
been
that
trying
bitch.
to reach me.
I love watching her figure it all out.
How do I find it? Engineering.
Failure in turboshaft
Doesn't
4.
exist.
Unable to proceed to main engineering.
Just take me anywhere on deck 36.
Just help me get there.
Hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it. The car's like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, he's like, oh, Beverly.
Jean-Luc. If I might ask, how many people are there on board?
1,014, including your guest, Dr. Quace.
Is there something wrong
Yay.
with that count, Doctor?
No. That's the exact
Right on.
number there should be.
Woo!
So I love that line. If there's nothing wrong with me, maybe there's something wrong with the universe.
Yeah, I have a feeling that's gonna stick with me too.
I just love watching her figure it out. I just love watching. I've said it before. I'll just say it again. My favorite thing about Star Trek is watching these very smart, very capable people problem solve. I just, even in the warp bubble, you know, they only until the very end, and even at the very end, Picard is still like, okay, I'm trying to believe you. I'm trying to investigate all possibilities. They never just dismiss something as being like, that's crazy. That wouldn't, people get body snatched. That wouldn't happen. They're like, oh, possible. Okay, let's run diagnostics. Let's figure out what's going on. I love that.
I just like, it's so fun. I mean, it's just like what you just said. It's so fun to get to see this crew problem solved, but it was like there's something just so much more exciting to just see Dr. Crusher getting to do that on her own. Obviously there was, it was happening around her as well, but just to see her going through it and figuring it out and piecing it together.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
She almost told Picard what? I wonder what she almost told him.
Don't even want to talk about it. I am very mad. I am very, very, very mad about that. I don't know what it could be. That obviously part of me is like she wants to tell him that she has feelings for him.
Maybe so.
Or maybe that she's not, she doesn't hold any anger towards him about her husband passing, or I don't know, but I feel like she's already talked to him about that. That made me really mad.
You had a really great reaction to that.
It made me so fucking mad. It just made me think of that episode with the other one when they're
trapped in that cave. Yeah.
And she's like, I could just tell you one thing, and stupid.
Mm-hmm.
This goddamn show milking and exactly, it knows what I want. Okay, and they're milking it. I was just so good. I love getting to see Dr. Crusher on just to get some light, to get some time for her to shine, because she is just such a good fucking actor.
She's so good. Gates McFadden is
real. It's
so
unreal how talented she is. And like when we see, like we get to see it all the time when she's bouncing off of other people, and like so many moments where it's just her silent with just like
her reaction
facial
shots
expressions
are so
that are just so good. But then to get to see her on her own, it is not easy to act on your own like that. It's not like, like that's really hard for a lot of people. It was like, complimenting Brent Spiner in that episode where it's basically just the Brent Spiner show.
Yeah.
But like, that's not easy to just act along yourself, So it's just like huge props to her. She's just so good. I don't know.
She did all her own stunts for that as well.
Of course she did.
And the one where she's like hanging off the chair, they
it looked
mounted
like her.
the chair like on the wall, and then they she hung from it, and they like blew fans and stuff at her. I guess apparently not long after shooting this, she found out she was pregnant after she like threw herself all over the ship. But,
she was like, don't mind me, I'll do my own stunts. Throws body on the ground. 2 weeks later, hey, by the way, you're pregnant.
Hope everything's okay.
Man, I'm not surprised that she did her own stunts. They were pretty, not to say that they weren't like intense, they were, but it seemed like stunts that were capable.
It's the kind of thing that you as an actor would be like, I could do that. Yeah I know how to fall. I
can fall, that's fine. She just did so good. Oh boy.
And I guess originally the Traveler was not part of this episode. So this originally came up as a subplot to the family episode. And then they decided there was not enough time to really... They was like, it's going to make both stories not enough. So they made it its own episode. And then it
added.
And then they ended up, after they had written a bunch of it kind of last minute, they added in the Traveler because they realized it was turning into like it was all a dream kind of an episode. And they didn't want that. So they added the Traveler in to give their like I guess like an explanation to what was going on and that it was like real. And
I'm glad that they brought them back for that. I definitely am very glad that they didn't combine this with the family episode, just because the family episode on its own, I mean, obviously, like we talked about it beforehand, I guess, I don't know if it was Gene Roddenberry that was like, this doesn't seem like a Star Trek episode. And, but to me, family is like one of the most Star Trek episodes I've ever fucking watched. And I think that would have been really upsetting if there was some other weird subplot going on instead of it just being focused on what it was focused on. So I'm glad that they didn't do that. And I'm glad that they gave, and then that, again, it gives Dr. Crusher, it gives Gates McFadden her own episode, which I feel like we don't get enough of. So.
And the whole episode took place on the Enterprise.
Yeah,
so.
Nowhere else. Yeah, that was. Yeesh, that was good.
Yeah, I like that one.
Hey, vey.
I like that one.
God, we're 5 episodes in. This season's so good. But this is how I felt about season 3 too.
Yeah, they're good seasons.
Holy fucking shit, bro. Seasons. Oh my God. I just don't even know what to expect.
Yeah. All kinds of things can happen. That's what makes it Star Trek.
What I'm really loving about this season so far is how heavily we are getting into each character so far. Like we really are delving into more of their personal life. We're delving into more of their own history where, you know, this show is so good.
Yeah, it is. It really is. It's so good.
It's just so fucking good. I really love this show. I'm constantly surprised that I've never seen it. Like, it's just so wild. I missed out growing up, but that's okay because I get to experience it now, and I fucking love it. I fucking love it so much.
I didn't watch it as a kid. I didn't watch it until I was older. So yeah.
I'm almost more grateful for that just because I am able to look at it in a different way that I feel like I would have when I was younger. You know, we have a lot of our patrons who, you know, when they talked about the family episode, they're like, you know, when I saw this when I was younger, they were like, I thought it was a lame episode. I didn't really get it.
Boring. Yeah.
But then I got older and realized, oh no, fuck, that is like a really good episode. So yeah, it's such a good show.
Yeah. Well, thanks y'all for watching this with us. Another episode continuing this journey as we get warped. Hope you will tune in next time.
Oh man.
As we boldly and stressfully watch what no noob has ever seen before. That's her.
That's me. Couldn't tell. Oh God.
All right.
Bye.
Bye everyone.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a little thumbs up, and if you want to be notified when we post new content, go ahead and subscribe to our channel and hit that little bell in the corner.